Hey champions, Arian, Tyson here. Listen, I want to encourage you real quick and encourage you by saying, do your very best. Continue to do your very best. And here's why I say this, because when you do your very best, you can sleep at night. When you do your very best, you don't have to hang your head. You don't have to worry about, did I give my all? Even when society says what you're doing is not good enough. If you know that you have given 120%, if you know that you have given your very best, you will be able to face yourself in the mirror. You will be able to say to yourself, look, I gave it all I got. I left it all out there. I left it all on the table. And by the time the end of the night comes, you should be depleted. You should have no energy left. And then you get a couple hours of rest, and then you get up and you recharge. You get up and you do it all over again. So no matter what it is, no matter what you're pursuing, no matter what your pursuits are, if you're not giving your very best, you're shortchanging yourself. If you're not giving your very best, you are playing yourself like a fool. And the reality is there are too many people that are not giving their very best. They're only doing 50%. They're only doing 60 or 70%. But you have more in you. You have more in you. And that's probably the reason that you're not as far along as you think you should be. Because you have not made a decision to give it your very best. Give it your very best. Do your very best until you have nothing left. Because here's what I know. People love you until you become their competition. That's true for a lot of people. A lot of people love you. They say they love you until you become their competition. But here's the problem with that. Here's the problem. The only person that you're in competition with is the person that you were yesterday. That's your competition. You are your competition. No matter what, you are your competition. Everything starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with you deciding how bad you want it. And so don't get caught up in hype. Don't get caught up in hearsay, but focus on what your pursuits are. Focus on what you desire for you and your family. Because it can't just be about you. Chances are it's not about you. In order for you to get to the place and space you desire to be, you have to shift the focus off of you. You have to. It's just that simple. And so when you make a decision that it's time to give my very best, people will notice that. They will see a change in you. They will say, you know what, it's something different. You're attacking that. You're attacking this situation a lot harder than you have in times past. People watching you whether you know it or not. People are watching you whether you think they are or not. And it will be easy for them to acknowledge that they're watching you. But I've come to discover that's too much like right. And so what we must realize, even when we're in a room where it's thousands of people or whether it's 5 people, you have to be willing to give your very best, because you don't know who needs to hear from you and you don't know who you can impact. So you might as well give it your very best or don't give anything at all. If you got value from this, feel free to share this video. Remember, in life, you have 2 choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. It's yours truly, Arian Tyson, the Moving Motivator, and I will talk to you on the next one. Peace.